Hello, 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 my wonderful art friends. How are you? I have missed you so much. How long has it been since I have done a watercolor exercise with you? With moving from Florida back to Western New York and then even before I moved, I was in that decision mode. Should I stay or should I go? I think I should. There's a song out there for that. And so I couldn't concentrate on my art when I was trying to make these decisions, and then decided packing, moving, unpacking, trying to get back into my flow. But I am getting back into my watercolor exercises, and I have been loving it. I wanted to show you. So the one I'm going to do today is from this book here. The Joy of Botanical Drawing. I want to finish, as I talked to you before, finish this book by Wendy Hollander and then go on to her website and then do some courses of hers online once I finish this book. Maybe another one. I think I have another one. I'm not really sure. Speaking of, before I start showing you stuff that I've been doing here, I wanted to show you a couple more things. I've also been doing this one. I'm almost at the end because I have been doing this during the correct seasons. And I am just about to go and I just finished that. And with this one was really cool. Now this is A Year of Watercolor by Harriet D. Winton. And what you do is with this is we're going to do a winter wreath. And you do each different thing. So there's the wheat, cow parsley, honesty, and then holly. And then what we do is we put all of those together. Oh, and then winter sprig. Then we're going to put them all together in a wreath. So I will start doing that in a bit. But right now I am doing, so I do this seasonally to keep up with the seasons. And I'm almost done with that book. This one here, watercolor exercise book. So I will do a flip through of all of these with you. I do have some videos from there. So that's one book I wanted to show you. I also wanted to show you another book that I did buy recently. And these three books are linked in the description below, the Amazon links. I had to get this. I also, on the SBA, Botanical Illustrators Association. So they were on Facebook. On their Facebook page. And this is by Diane Sutherland. This book just came out. They were talking about it on the SBA Facebook page. So I immediately had to buy it, of course. And this is more about nature journaling. So I'm getting back into nature journaling. And I was just walking the dogs. And I told myself, I got to grab something every time I walk the dogs so that I can nature journal it. Leaves, especially now with all the crunchy leaves. But we're gonna get to that in a little bit. But isn't this a beautiful, beautiful book on nature journaling? Oh, I just can't wait to start going into this as well. So that's that. Links in the description for all of these. So what I wanted to show you is this. I just finished. I did this page. As you can see. And now we're going to do overlaps. Look at this lovely thing. I really want to do that, but we're going to do the overlapping leaf here. So, oh, isn't that lovely? So we'll do that over here. And I just wanted to show you that. So let me get myself situated here, and then you can watch me do this lesson. Okay, we are all situated. And the reason why I have two different kinds of paper or booklets for these classes is this one is for the watercolor, and this is Arch watercolor paper, which is perfect for watercolors. But since I'm doing these Wendy Hollander, she really likes using color pencils as well as watercolor. So that's why I bought the whole set of the Polychromos, as well as this is hot press, which is a little smoother, which I think is better. And I think she uses hot press as well. It's been so long. I've really got to get back into all this. And I'm so glad you're here with me to do that. One more thing. I was going through my drawers to get stuff out. Look what popped up in front of me. Oh, yes. It's only November 4th. So Halloween is not that far back, but still, I love my Almond Joys. That was a wonderful surprise. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out what's my favorite kind of pencil now. I do like an H8B or a 4B. So let's go ahead and draw this leaf. You know how I love a crunchy curly leaf. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it lightly because once watercolor goes over this, the pencil marks stay. You cannot erase them. So let's do the rib. And what Wendy says is the secret to good overlapping leaf drawing is the lines should all connect even as they disappear. So this is going to be, let's do like this. So this is wavy. And then this is where it's going to curl, right here. I need to excuse me for a minute while I sharpen this. And then I made this a little too big, and I should have moved it over. But here we are. So see how this curls under? That's gonna go, and that line goes down like this. There. And there's the lead lines. Let me see, does she talk about... Oh, let me show you what's next, and I will definitely video me doing this one next. Look at this. I love doing this kind of stuff. Oh yes, 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 yes. We'll do this maybe. Well, look at that. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I will definitely video myself doing that. I just want to see if there's only 2 pages on this. I just want to see if there's any more. So, yeah. Oops. And we'll get out our, okay. Just get our little veins out. And then this one, oh, that's right, there's just a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's the back side of the leaf. Let's put in some little veins. Let's see, this is kind of cool. It looks like. And there, this is a little, so we don't want that dark. So we go over this with a kneaded eraser so we don't have a lot of dark, because there's a light spine thing going on there. Now we're further on in this book, so she does not go on in the directions about the watercolor. All she does is talk about the leaf, but there's no, she doesn't even give me watercolor ideas. And see, like on here, she tells you what colors to use. But here we are on our own. So, but I've done many curly, crunchy autumn leaves, so I think we'll be okay. All right, okay. I might have to, I mean, if this takes a long time, I might fast forward bits and pieces of this, but I want to give you the full effect. So, all right, this is wiggly. See that? Oh. Oh, well, I'm going to, I have a note to myself to get some really good pencils. These are the, what is it, the Artist Loft. I want some Faber-Castells or something. I have black wings. I'm not impressed with the black wings for some reason. The one that I really love is like this big because it doesn't sharpen well. So I like the Faber-Castells. So I'm gonna I have a note to myself when I go to Michael's to get. I think I'm gonna get a 4B and a 4B, 6B, and 8B. Those seem to be my favorite. I'm not into the H's. Don't like the hards. Okay, so this is nice. So what she thinks that what she wants us to do is get a dark sepia colored pencil, which I will find. Where are my colored? Where are my Faber-Castells? I should have gotten them out. Love my polychromos. Love them. $1.95. Is this dark sepia? What did she say? $1.75. Where is it? Is this? That's it. $1.75. So we'll put this over here. Oh, before I start, you know what? I don't know if I told you. I did tell you in a totally whole video that I am doing the I found a way to do my own art curriculum called the University of Cindy. There's a whole video out there of how you can do your own art school university curriculum, and find that video because it has so much really wonderful information. So in the mornings I have time. What I do is I'm currently on this book, this drawing book. Find that video. Actually, I'll link it at the end here. And so I'm also in the middle of that, but I've got 4 books that universities or colleges use for drawing. And we're going to go from there. There's a whole curriculum you can follow if you want. We shall see. But I like doing drawing and then my watercolor exercises. And then I have a ton of tutorials that I have bought. But I wanted to do something. I wanted to do a video with you guys. And I will do videos of me and some original art as well. So what she likes, what Wendy likes to do is you take the dark sepia colored pencil and then just put in your tones, your little like tones and things like that, and then watercolor over it. So we're gonna try and get like the spine. We want to keep the spine here, and just lightly put some tone in here with the watercolor pencils. So Wendy Hollander likes to use this is a regular colored pencil. She also likes to use watercolor pencils to do the tones, not to do the tones, but to do the whole thing. I myself am using just watercolor. I like watercolor pencils. I have many, but I like to do just regular watercolor. And then with this toning of this dark sepia will kind of help guide me to have these. You see how there's these light highlighted ridges that will help to guide me with these highlighted ridges. So yeah. I shouldn't have showed you those almond joys because I want one. But I'll drink my coffee first. It's a beautiful autumn morning here. It is just gorgeous. Just walked the boys. I am babysitting somebody's another dog today, so the 3 of us had just gone out for a morning walk. It's just lovely out here. I am loving being back in Western New York. Oh my God, it's just been wonderful. I love this. I really didn't, I know I thought about the weather, but the weather has surprised me at how much I have missed this wonderful weather. Don't get me wrong, I loved Florida. I will always love Florida. I always used to snowbird, but oh gosh, Florida will always be my wonderful 2-year vacation. It was great for my retirement. This as well. We're just putting in some dark shading for shadows. And then I like to shade more with, she didn't even tell us what colors to use for watercolors, so we will figure that out. We will figure it out. So that's what I'm just for now. Just for now. Let's do that. Little shading here. There we go. Sip coffee. So let's start with a nice quick wash of, looks like we're using, let's do burnt sienna. A nice wash of burnt sienna. Make sure that you can see. Can you see? Probably can't see this, but I should see. Okay. A nice wash of burnt sienna for now. Really lightly. What's going on there? I see a hair. We want it really light because the spine is actually going to be a light highlight, so we want this to be the lightest wash, but at least we have a little bit of color in that highlight. There might be too much pencil in there, but that's all right. So that's that. And then for the green, I think we're going to just do the serpentine green. I'm using Daniel Smith. That's a little, let's just do a touch of sap in there. All right. And really lightly. I should have used a bigger brush, but that's okay. This is fine. I love these long point, long round Princetons. I got the 4, the 6, and the 10. I love those. But I also use this silver black velvet 2 for very, very nice details, which we might have to use here. We shall see. So what have you been up to, my wonderful art friends? I'm so glad you're here. I promise I'm going to do more videos with you, bring you along my journey, especially on my art curriculum, University of Cindy. I'll share some drawings with you. Right now I'm in the beginning stages of the drawing classes, so we're still doing, you know, little things here and there. I just did a drawing, upside down drawing. That was fun, actually. So I think I'm going to grab the 6. And is this dry? This is kind of cold. So we'll let that dry just a tiny bit more. But let's get, let's go in and just do a little bit more shading. Oh, wait a minute. I see, I went out of the line here. let me get my blender brush. See if I could fix this. I went onto the lines here. And I like this blender brush by Craftimmo. And then just go in and yeah. Well, that worked pretty good. Pretty good. It's kind of, and then I just stuck my finger in there. I mean, this won't matter because that's way out over there. That's way out over there, so that's done. Love this blender brush. It works so well. Okay, now we will, because I didn't want all that sticking out there. So let's do some more, let's do, and of course, you probably want to do this in steps, layers, of course. And then this is really dark here. Listen, can you hear the snoring Shih Tzu? He's back. He's back. He's back. I'm not trying to figure out how to do these lines. We might have to go over them darker with the sepia pencil. And up here, see, there's that line there. We will just go along there. Some nice sorry I'm not talking here, but just getting into it now, right? Just doing the darker shades. I'm wondering if I should use a darker. I also want to make sure that we have some highlights as well, so keep some highlights. These highlights are not in the same spot that are on the leaf here, but so now we got to do this spine here. That's why I like these long points. Look at how nice that is. And this is the 6. It's not even the 4, and it's beautifully. I'm going to leave some of these veins highlighted like that, even though they're not kind of highlighted in there. And then these are like in the middle here is shiny. So we'll just leave it at that as well. Then there's a little highlighted spiny type thing here. And of course in the middle it's nice and I don't want this too watery as well because I think it's dried a little. Yes? Got into the almond joys. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to add a little burnt umber to make this a little darker. Maybe even a little raw umber, a little darker. Maybe, no, that's just dark enough. We might even go in and shade with, well, we definitely will go in and shade with the sepia colored pencil as well. And see how not a lot of water here. And I did that on purpose, because you know how I like to pull it, clean my brush, just clear water now, and pull that, make it fade. And then going in the line of the leaf, so we can even do some sort of impromptu veins. Look at that fade. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Love it. Love it. Down around here. Just picked up a little paint just to make it a little fadey. Dab that off and just pull it in, because too much water. I'm seeing this paper is getting really kind of crumbly. A little bit more just plain burnt umber here, and just especially down here too. Dab that off. Just clear water now. Just make that fadey kind of. Yeah. Oh, I love that fade. Love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I kind of like, and you kind of like know intuitively where it's supposed to shade, right? And even though these are really light, we might go over that with colored pencil, or maybe even a nice wash, very light wash. So shading down here at the bottom as well. And then since I have this paint on my brush, I want to put it a couple more other places. Show the veins there. Then dab that off and just plain water now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And all these different layers, even though you might sometimes see the lines like in there, I kind of like that anyways with a leaf, because it looks just so cool, doesn't it? It just looks so cool. Do some fadey fadey. Ooh. It just looks so cool. God, I could even just leave it like that. I'm done. Maybe we will. Just want to kind of show. We will make some lines for the veins, but I just want to kind of show a little bit there. And then you can tell when it dries where you need more here and there. I don't want to do too much. I'm not even going to put water on there. I'm just going to fade it out a little bit. Fade it out a little bit. It's kind of scumbling. I really like the way that looks. Maybe it might be a little abstract, but I don't know. I really like it. Here's my thing. I got this thing where I'll be watching all these tutorials, and I'm watching my teachers, and they will layer and layer and layer and layer. See this? I'm happy with this. And I know I could probably just go in and just grab a little, just to do on this side here. And I know, and I want to do water and just, because I want it light, but just pull it over. I can't, I don't know what it is. I can't. I can't. I don't know. They can layer and layer and layer. And I'm already happy. I'm already happy with this. But I know I'm going to go in with the pencil and outline a little bit more with the, for the veins. So I'm happy with this. And this might be, because this is Art Journey with Cindy. This is my journey. And this is something I know about me. So I'm not saying I struggle with it, because I don't struggle. That's just how I like it. You might be different. You might be the one that wants to layer and layer and layer. And believe me, when my teachers layer and layer and layer, it looks gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's do this side. And this was more intricate and detailed. This is not as detailed. It is a little bit, but not as much. So the colors I want to use, I think I'm going to use Undersea Green. Because yes, it's a nice olivey type. I believe it's granulating too, which, ooh, I loves me some granulation. And this is going to be like the shading that's more, you know, prominent. But this, the green part, it's not going to be as much. It will be, but... Less water, of course. Let's do some shading. We can go like this. Can you see? Do some shading. And of course, this isn't going to be as complicated as the burnt sienna was, but it's a little complicated. Ooh. I'm just not good at highlights. There's many things I have to practice. And then since this is in the shadow part, can't even do that highlight. Since this is in the shadow part here, because it's underneath, I'll make that a little darker. See, there's too much water. I'll throw in some Perylene. Oh yeah, Perylene. Perylene. Perylene is just a little darker, a little more turquoise, but I do see see a little more turquoise in there. Show the shade. Show the shade. Pull that down a little. Pull that down a little so it fades. Show the shade and then let it fade. Oh, I'm loving this. No water, no water. Okay. Paralane. In here as well, this pocket. Paralane, paralane. Just along that little bit. Dry my brush a little bit too, because I don't want too much water. Pull that out. Pull that out. Pull that out. Yeah, see how that faded? I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like it. I like it. And then back to undersea. I keep using too much water with undersea, and I don't want to do along here. Oh wow, I'm really liking this now. I just don't know what to do with these highlights. Right? But I like everything else. All right. Show that vein, kind of went over the vein there. Just pull that tiny, tiny, tiny bit there. I think this is the fading is what really helps. Oh, that was me. Just do some darks here, here, just to show. Okay, I think that's it. I know this doesn't look like a lot, but once we go in with the pencil, actually I would have fixed this with Micron, but you know me. I would have, Micron fixes everything, but I'm going to use the sepia pencil, and if maybe a dark brown pencil, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I really think pencil will, and this is where Wendy Hollander really shows her beautiful work, is the color pencils will show you a wonderful, it will really, it's kind of like the Micron. It really accents and highlights the details. So let's let this dry and I'll be back. Okay, I think this is dry enough. I really sharpen this dark sepia. Number 175. And let's go in and just get in our little details here. And I think this is what makes, I really think this is what makes just these little details. As if it was a Micron, I'm telling you. And it just, then you can kind of fix, sort of like fix where you've been, where you went over, like here I went over. But that's okay. All these little things where I went over, that's fine. That's okay. See, I like how these pencils go over the watercolor. Oh, it just looks nice. Doesn't it look nice? Let me see if I could put this. Oops. I put it lower just a little bit there. I don't want it to fall over. There we go. Just see how nice it looks. Just or even like a graphite. But yeah, Micron is my choice. But you can see how it just, oh, it just looks so nice. Making those edges a little bit more straighter. Here we go. And then coming in on the inside here. And then just kind of going over, making just a little bit darker in the corners. And the way you make your lines too, like cross hatching, that also shows up really nice. Shows up real nice. I'm not going to do a lot. I'm going to do a little bit here, shading here. A little shading here. But yep. If you can't get your shading in with the watercolor, you can do it with pencils. This is what Wendy Hollander just, I think her idea of using pencils, and then I'm just going to come in and shade a little bit here on the spine. Her idea of, she's phenomenal, just phenomenal illustrator. But her idea of using pencils and watercolor, excellent idea, excellent idea. And she uses watercolor pencils. I myself am the biggest fan of Daniel Smith. I've been using my Daniel Smith a little too much and not using my other stuff, but oh yeah, oh yeah. I will start using the rest. Now that I'm doing all these art classes, just love how I love how that looks right there. And just coming in and coloring, but still leaving. I'm gonna do the outside first. Do a little nubby for that tip there, but then also leaving that highlight. We could even come in with a brown or a sepia, or not, sorry. We can come in with a burnt sienna pencil as well, because this dark sepia is really dark. It's kind of like using graphite, but I like it. Just straightening all these lines, that's all. Just straightening all these lines and then getting in a little shading. Pulling it out a little bit. And then, even though we have, just let me go in there. And then just drawing in a couple lines. Like that. Ooh. Don't want to do too many, because I don't want it to look too fake. But here, right there, here. See, that's really white, so we'll go over that. Maybe we'll go over that with a burnt sienna pencil, or a lighter pencil, or maybe even like a yellow ochre pencil or something. We'll see. See now how it's lighter here? Maybe dark sepia won't work. It does work here though. Look at that, how pretty that is. Another little line there. Maybe instead we could use a lighter brown. We could. Let me just go through this here, because this is a little darker here. Here. And then, see how this goes like this? So these go like that, that. So there should be, let's put a line there. Maybe a line there. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Where is my... Let's make that, let's lighten that up a little. I'm not crazy about the way that looked. So maybe like that. But there are, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and let's get some, because I want green lines here. Dark green lines there. So on the top of my Faber-Castell list here are mostly the ones that Wendy Hollander listed in the beginning of her book. So I want, let's do, what color is this? This is, let's look here. What do we want? We want 173. Yeah, we want 173. It's a 267. No, we want 173. And let's find it. 174. Oh yeah, 174 could work. Yep. Let's do that. 174. And then I want a nice brown. Let's see. $283. This is 177. $283. Yep, perfect. All right. Oops. Move this over. Sharpen those really quick because we want a nice point. Let's see, maybe this would be better for a line. Yeah. We're not going to go crazy with the lines though. I don't want to mess it up. But I do, or we could use this to do like a little more highlighting. A little bit lighter. See how nice it looks? A little bit more highlighting there. See how that looks? That looks so nice over. Let's go over those highlights, maybe. I'm not crazy about those. I don't know what to do with those. Yeah, just doing little circles. There we go. Maybe that, yeah, there we go. Circles. Just to pull that out a little longer. Maybe around here. Oh, and then maybe. Still, I want to keep that highlight in the middle. We still want to keep that highlight in the middle. Just pulling that fade out too. Yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy. Okay, so, and then here, see how this is. A little line. Let's do a little line there. A little line there. Continue that line up there. Maybe this isn't dark enough. It's not dark enough for the lines. You can kind of see them. You can barely see them, but that's okay. Just doing the same thing here. A little shading. And then, oh, let me real quick. Nice sharp line here. There. All right, this isn't the best, but you know what? This is an exercise, and I'm learning. We're learning together. Oh, I love it. So far, I like it. I like it. It's nice. Just a little darker here. Darker there. These highlights are just the bane of me because they don't look the greatest. So what I'm going to do is for the green, really, really, really light. Lots of water. And just go over. Just going to go over lots of water, but green. So that they don't... There. And then I'm just using what's already in here and just adding lots of water. Lots of water. Already what's in there. Lots of water. And just go over those highlights. There. Because so they're not standing out. Even this a little bit. Because you don't want it super, super white. There we go. There we go. All right. I kind of like it. That's my leaf. I think we could have used more shading. But I'm happy. I mean, for I don't know about, see all this stuff here. That's kind of messed up everything. Kind of messed it up. Let me just smush it in here. Smush that in. There we go. And then this, I don't know what's going on here. There. I'm not good with the highlights, but that's that. I do like that. I think that looks good. Maybe another line. A line should have gone down here instead of where that is. Not crazy about these lines. But oh, there we go, pulling in our own highlights there. And then the pièce de résistance, the thing I always do, I take my Payne's Gray. As much water as I can. It's got a little green in it, but that's okay because that's part of this. I take my Payne's Gray and I just do a real quick wash. There we go. Fade it out. Fade that out. And then when it dries, there you go. Lovely, lovely. And then, let me get out my micron. This is overlapping leaf. Oop, I just stuck my finger in there. Let's do it up here. All this water. I don't want to put my hand on anything. So we're going to try and do, oh, you know what? There is a trick. Just go like this. There we go. Over. Oops. My lettering needs work. I know how to fix that too. Overlapping leaf. Overlapping leaf. And today is 10. Oh, no. Oh, today is 11. Oh, 4. 25. Take a little bit of my Payne's Gray. I'll just go over that. There. How's that? Not bad. Not bad. Overlapping leaf. Thanks for being here and doing a watercolor exercise with me. I can't wait to do, this was okay. It was okay. I can't wait to do this. I will film this one as well with you. Let's see. Yep, I like this part right there. Is that the same as this? No, they're not. Oh, this is the one I'll do with you. I'm going to do this one with you. I don't want to do this one. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let me know. Let me know in the description if you want me to do both or just this one. This is the garlic, and this is called the advanced root overlaps. Let me know which one you want. If you want one, both, which one you want. I love you guys. Thanks for being here, and thanks for putting up with me in that time that I wasn't doing any videos, but now you got me, and I'm going to be here for you. Another thing I wanted to say, also, there's the books are all linked in the description, but if you don't follow my Saturday morning coffees, this next Saturday morning coffee is going to be more about art. If you want to do it, it's going to be actually also very raw and honest, but it's going to have a lot of information about art as well. So please look for my Saturday morning coffee coming up this Saturday, and I will see you then. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I know this is crazy, but I just wanted to add one more thing. Since I was getting ready to do stuff, I was like, you know what? This brown and then green, it doesn't look like it's from the same leaf.